Sexual Assault Crisis Line. This is Stephanie.
Hi, it's Liz again. I'm sorry I keep calling so late, but I just still can't sleep, and it's starting to affect everything.
I'm sorry you're still struggling, Liz. I'm glad you called. Have you been able to try any of those ideas we came up with last week?
Yeah, every last one. I wrote them down. I just can't keep doing this. I'm still volunteering at the food pantry, but I can't concentrate on anything. I feel like I'm losing my mind ever since I saw him. Just nothing comes out right.
Are you sure you've tried everything? I mean, something has to work.
I did. I tried it all.
I know seeing him so unexpectedly after so many years was painful. And it is hard to concentrate, especially if you're still struggling to get some sleep. Tell me about what you've tried, and let's see if we can add some new ideas.
Well, I did all of it. I don't know how to stop my mind from racing all around.
Here we go again.
Liz, do you remember when we talked about the importance of breathing? You know how when we get upset and we're all wound up and talking fast, we start to hyperventilate. And that sends a signal to our brain to panic. If I do some deep breathing, will you do it with me?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Take a deep breath in. Keep your mouth closed. And you're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, and let it out. And again, through the nose. 1, 2, 3, and blow it out. One more time together. In, hold, and out. Now keep doing that and tell me about your list.
God, with the breathing again? That's so helpful. Look, there's got to be something else they can do for you that's actually going to be of some help.
This is helping, Steve. It helps me to think better. It really does. Oh, well, I've been trying to do a sleep routine. You know, I take my pills at 8:30 and then I take a bath with relaxing music on, and I just lay there and I soak. And then I dry off and I go straight to bed. No lights, no TV, no books, nothing like that. No. And then I just lay there. And it's kind of worked a couple of times, but usually something interrupts my routine. Either my sister calls or I remember that I have to do something, so I get up and I have to write it down, and I just mess up the time sometimes, and I just get so confused lately.
Oh, your sister. Yeah, that's a real help.
That's really common, Liz. Sleep patterns take time to really take hold. And it seems like you found something that feels good for you. When you're not interrupted, what happens?
Sometimes I just can't get my brain to turn off at all. And I just lay there. Other times I doze a little, and then I wake up in a panic from a bad dream, or I think he's found me and he's in my place, and I get so scared. I don't know whether to hide or turn on the lights and look around or call the police. I end up laying in a tizzy for hours, not knowing what to do, and then I just get so angry at myself for not doing something.
That sounds really hard, especially with all that adrenaline pumping through your system. No wonder it's hard to calm down. Do you try deep breathing?
Well, why don't you wake me up? At least that's something I could do. Something to help.
Oh, yes, when I remember. I don't wake you up because you're always so grumpy when anybody tries to wake you up. And anyway, I feel like I'm being silly. But I just feel like I'm frozen.
Well, it's not going to be any sillier than all that weird panting or me not getting to watch TV in bed anymore.
I've tried everything everybody has suggested. Warm milk, lavender under my pillow, everything. Well, except the pills. The doctor said no, not with all the other meds I'm on. But I even suggested that supplement my friend told me about, melatonin. Yeah. She said she didn't recommend it. So no, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I can't live like this.
Liz, it sounds like your breathing is getting shallow and fast again. Breathe with me a little.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, God, this is ridiculous.
I have an exercise I share with people who are trying to calm down. Would you like to try it?
I'll try just about anything. I'm sorry about Steve. He just doesn't have any idea what to do to help me, and it's frustrating him. He doesn't know what to do or what to say. He didn't know about when I was little. When I told him, he tries to be supportive, but I think mostly he's just so angry.
What do you think about reminding Steve about the services we have available for secondary survivors? I know he said he didn't need anything before, but maybe he'd like to speak to someone here. This has to be really hard for the both of you in very different ways.
Yeah, I'll ask, but I doubt whether he will. That's just not his way. He usually deals with things by going out for a walk. Okay, he's just left. I don't know how to help him.
I can understand that. And I really hope he reaches out for help. But right now, my concern is focused on you. How do you feel about trying that calming exercise? I know it might be hard now.
I know, yeah, but I'll try it. I want to try anything.
All right. Try to position yourself in whichever way feels most comfortable. And if you feel safe, close your eyes. Now picture a simple shape. A square, a circle, triangle, whatever you see, and whatever color it is. Try to hold on to that color as long as you can. If the color changes, then hold on to that color. If it changes shape, that's okay. Just hold on to that shape and color as long as you can. And keep going. Keep going until you can do it longer without switching. I'll stay on the line.
Blue square. No, it's getting smaller. No, an orange circle. Pink. Oh, red. Yeah, red circle. I think I could just lay back.
Go ahead and lay down. Try to keep going until you calm yourself to sleep.
Red circle.
We'll be here if you need us. Good night, Liz. It's not magic. And you'll learn many different techniques to help people to ground themselves and to calm down. Different things work for different people. Exercise, journaling, creating art, listening to or playing music, meditation. If you get a chance to help someone, try a few of these and to make a list of what they think might help them. That's one thing. But sometimes we get a caller who we've never talked to before, and it's their first time calling a crisis line like yours. Trying things like sleep patterns and meditation and journaling, or even knowing what type of music calms them down, those are all things you have to work out ahead of time. And few things work for each situation. But breathing is immediate. It doesn't require any specific place or special skills. When you first suggest breathing, take a second and listen to their reaction. Some people, they'll literally just do it with you. And some people will think it's silly or too simple to actually work. Don't pressure them. It's up to them to choose what things they try. It helps for them to know why it helps. Logical people need to know that it's not just some new age nonsense. When we're breathing properly from the diaphragm and not the chest, it increases the flow of oxygen to our brain. That helps us to think more clearly. When we're breathing through our mouth, it signals our brain to prepare for danger, and chemicals are flooded through our system. Teaching people how to breathe through their nose, it helps this. Now, sometimes just doing that is very uncomfortable for people. But it's also a distraction for them. And it helps to take the focus off of the stressor and help them focus on becoming more internal and soothing. It doesn't work for everyone, and not always right away if they're feeling self-conscious. But doing it with them and letting them practice with you on the phone, in group sessions, in crisis counseling, it all helps. I hope Liz gets some much needed rest tonight.